So I know we kind of talked about this on the air or off the air.
Yeah. I liked it though.
So Ronald Acuna, if he's 100% healthy, do you think they make these trades?
I don't think they make all three.
No, I think they make Adam Duvall.
I think they get Jock as the power bench bat.
I think it's Adam Duvall because of how they know Adam Duvall.
Well,
he
was
the
there
team
before. Yeah.
So I think out of any of those, they would have picked.
Where was he?
I think Duvall
Miami?
was the first one they traded for.
Yes.
So
it was.
and he plays first.
Where was he? Miami.
Miami.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought so.
Jock was on the Cubs. Everybody knew Jock was going, and
Yeah.
Rosario was on the Guardians. Cleveland.
Oh, I was still thinking he was in.
No, he wasn't
Arizona.
in Arizona.
Yeah.
No, he was never in Arizona. He was in
I'm thinking
Minnesota.
Yeah, you're right.
Minnesota. But yeah, he was in Cleveland.
Yeah.
But I think they would have just gotten Duvall because he's a left.
I
lefty?
agree with Duvall. I mean, Jock's a lefty too, so having two lefty bench bats wouldn't have mattered. Like having them both.
I mean, they could have gotten both. As far as I mean, we don't know. We don't know what they would have done.
Because if Acuna was still healthy, what would the outfield been? It would have been Acuna in center.
With who the hell's in the outfield? Oh, it was Ozuna in left.
Oh,
And then who else was on the team?
let me see if I can.
Well, Inciarte, but he kind of played himself out of the team.
Yeah.
Christian Pache, kind of the same way.
Right. Who else?
So maybe they would have made these trades anyway.
I mean, Rosario is left. Duvall center. He moved to right. Jock's in right. Who else?
Yeah, that's literally
Heredia.
Yeah, so maybe they would have made this trade.
Maybe.
But I don't think they would have went for 3 outfielders.
I don't think they would have got Rosario. They might have got like another.
They could have gotten Duvall and Jock, and maybe they are. Maybe they would still be in the spot. But so realistically, they have Acuna. They build up to say they trade for pitching and one outfield. One other, say Duvall. Do you think they're
starter or reliever?
Reliever. We'll say reliever.
Yeah.
Do you think they're still in this position right now?
I think they make it to the NLCS.
Do you think they beat the Dodgers without Eddie Rosario and Jock Peterson?
But Acuna's in the lineup.
But Acuna's in the lineup.
All right, so we're taking Jock and Eddie out.
Yeah,
and Acuna and Duvall
and
still
say
there.
Duvall stays, or honestly, any of the 3.
Yes, I do, because it doesn't. It's independent of what happened to the Dodgers with Kershaw's injury, Bauer being out.
I agree with that.
So because they still have Acuna doesn't mean the Dodgers still don't have the pitchers.
Which I do agree with you on that. But I think at the same time, how clutch Rosario's been and how clutch Peterson's been. If neither one of them is on the team,
right, then that takes away from.
And Duvall, yeah, he's been good in the postseason. What, 286? I think we said we saw.
Yeah,
he's been good in the postseason, and defensively too. He made a couple of nice catches, but he wouldn't be playing center field. He'd be playing left or right, and he made these catches in center field. And Acuna's in center. I mean, again, it doesn't really matter. He probably still make them anywhere.
Right.
I don't know. Acuna wouldn't be at the bottom of that lineup. Acuna wouldn't be at that part of the lineup. We don't know who would have been. It could have been Dancy Swanson. It could have been.
I mean, he's been pretty good too.
Yeah, but but we don't know. Anything could happen.
Because right now, Eddie Rosario is hitting 588. Freeman, obviously, he would have been there regardless, but he's hitting 313. Jock's hitting 313. Ozzy's hitting 294. Duvall, you said 296 or 286. Dansby's hitting 250. And then Travis Arno 281, whatever. Austin Riley's only hitting 188 this series.
So,
but he's got 3 RBIs that are huge.
Rosario batted 5th yesterday.
Acuna usually bats what?
He leads
second?
off.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, he leads off.
So
but today
down,
he's leading off Rosario.
Yeah.
Which makes sense after 4 hits yesterday.
Yeah.
So essentially say you move him down.
You have
Acuna. It would be okay. So maybe it's Austin Riley, who's also been bad this series.
Yes.
But he's been great in the Brewers series. And he went 0 for 5 yesterday with a strikeout.
Yeah.
So
he's got 8 strikeouts.
So yesterday's game, that could have been.
It could have went to
the Dodgers. Mm-hmm. It could be 2-2. It could be they might not even be in the series right now if it wasn't for Eddie Rosario or Jock Peterson. And honestly, if it wasn't for Jock Peterson and Eddie Rosario, they wouldn't even be in the series.
They would have lost to the Braves.
They would have lost to the Brewers.
They are the Braves, yeah.
They would have lost to the Brewers. But we don't know what Acuna would do.
Right. Could he make up for those 2 not being there?
Which 100% he can.
But it's get 2 players against just the one.
And that's what I'm trying to get at. So
these 2 get 2 at-bats per game or per whatever.
Personally, I don't think so.
If they do, they're probably down 3-1 or it's tied 2-2 if they get past the Brewers.
Maybe, yeah. So I think they would have gotten past the Brewers.
Obviously, the pitching is still what it is.
I think they would have gotten past the Brewers regardless.
They weren't hitting that series at all.
But I don't think they'd be up 2-1 to the Dodgers.
3-1.
Oh, I'm sorry, 3-1. Yeah, I'm sorry, you're right. 3-1 to the Dodgers right now. If it wasn't for Eddie Rosario and Jock Peterson. Personally, I don't think so.
No. And 2-2 at best.
Maybe, yeah. So I don't.
All right, so looking at the Brewers real quick.
I don't know.
Series, or the Braves against the Brewers. Jock hit 429.
Mm-hmm.
Austin Riley hit 333. Freeman hit 308. Eddie Rosario hit 308. Duvall, again, hit 286 that series.
Yep.
So, those three.
So it was 3. That's what I'm saying. And they've been Rosario was like nothing in the regular season.
No.
So
Rosario hit 259 between Cleveland and Atlanta.
That's not terrible, to be honest.
I mean, he hit 271 with Atlanta alone in 33 games, so that's not bad.
What do you do in Atlanta alone was 271, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad, actually.
254 with Cleveland.
He had 7 home runs in each team. Look at that. Good for him. But if Acuna was on the team all year...
Right, they might have had a better record.
Well, I mean, they still won the division
Yeah.
anyway. But they could have beaten the Dodgers more. They could have beaten the Giants more. They could be different matchups.
Right, they could have had more wins and then the Giants then faced a different match. Yeah.
Obviously, everything could be different.
Yes.
I know we're only playing,
we're playing the
what
one
ifs.
side. Yeah.
But personally, I think you're right. I think they still make the championship series, but I think they lose the World Series or lose the championship series at Dodgers, which is weird to say because Ronald Acuna is literally one of the best players in baseball. It's just like you said before, 2 players makes a lot of difference.
Right, you have 2 good batters added.
You have 2 hot players right now compared to
the one
maybe. We don't know what Acuna would do.
Yeah, in the playoffs?
We don't know.
Ooh, I want to see how he did last year in the playoffs.
I think he did pretty well.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, though.
Let me pull that up real quick.
But, I mean, the Braves did lose 3-1 to the Dodgers last year and lost the series.
We've seen it.
So it's very possible, but I think that's a completely different team.
Last year, he did not play well in the postseason last year.
He didn't, right?
I mean, the one wild card game, 2. Was it? Okay,
He played 2 years, didn't he?
No, 2 games in the wild card? That's weird.
Oh, did they play 163?
Maybe.
That's what they played, yeah.
The 3 games against Miami, he hit 182. And then the 7 games against the Dodgers last year, he hit 167.
Yeah, so
1 home run between the 2.
So he wasn't that good in the playoffs.
So maybe
but
they're
also
better
that was
off without him.
maybe, but that was also his first playoff and
No, it wasn't.
Oh yeah, you're right because he played the year before.
And 2018 and 2019 losing in the NLDS.
Oh wow. Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Dodgers,
he's been on the team for a couple of years.
St. Louis, and then
Yeah, so
2018.
maybe they're better off without him in the playoffs.
But
obviously, you want him on the team. But and also, kind of a little off topic. We're still with Acuna. See his stats before he got hurt this year.
No,
it was insane how good he was doing this year.
Really?
I don't know why I randomly looked this up the other day.
I mean, probably because you were thinking of this question.
Yeah, maybe. But he batted 283 with 24 home runs.
How many games did he play?
80. He played half a year, 82 games,
82?
or
Okay.
a little more than half a year.
Right.
And he was an all-star this year. But
33?
he played 24 with 283.
24 home runs.
24 home runs, 283, and 52 RBIs. I think would hit almost. I think would hit 50.
Yeah.
I think would hit 50 personally.
Mid 40s, the floor.
So I think 42
Was his floor.
Was his floor. Yeah. I think he was hitting like 50 fucking home runs. And how many stolen bases did he have?
Was he running?
17.
Wow. So he would have got.
He would have got 40-40. I think
he would have got 40-40.
In 2019, he was 41 and 37.
Yeah.
I think he would have gotten 40-40.
It's true.
I think he would have. And he could have been MVP.